Today I'm going to talk to you about some common internet symbols that you probably see every day and what those words are in English. That's coming up. So most of us use the internet every day. Most of us probably use it too much. So we see these symbols all the time. These are symbols that are on the keyboard, but maybe you don't know what these names are in English. And it's important to know the names because if we're communicating with somebody else, especially in business, we need to be able to tell people the right information. Even for something as simple as giving out your email address, you need to know these symbols. What are these words? We need to know these words. So I'm going to tell you. So the first symbol that I want to talk to you about is this one right here. And if you've studied English grammar, you may be looking at this and thinking, well, it's just a period, or maybe it's a full stop. Well, it's neither one of those. If we're talking about it as an internet symbol, it is just a dot. When you see this, if you're looking at a website or talking about an email address, you would just say dot, 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 dot. This is a dot, so say dot. The next symbol, this one right here, is also used when we're talking about email addresses, and you would just say @. If you're saying this symbol, you just say @. It's like you're pointing somebody to a specific location. Where is it at? So for example, if I were to give you our email address, I would say it is interactiveenglishvideos@gmail.com. Where can you find it? You can find it at Gmail, and then everything pretty much always ends with a dot something. All email addresses and most web addresses end with .com. But there are other dots out there, .edu, .org. But that is how you would correctly say your email address or somebody else's email address. At something, dot something. Now, perhaps the most common internet symbol that we use, and people even talk about this symbol nowadays, is this one right here, and it is called a hashtag. And we use a hashtag as a way of labeling a conversation or labeling a topic. Most of the time when we post stuff on Facebook and Twitter, we will use a hashtag to identify that it's from us, Interactive English. Hashtag Interactive English. Hashtag watch our videos. Hashtag give us a thumbs up. Hashtag please. Just do a search. Hashtag Interactive English. See what you find. Another symbol you might see is this line right here, and this is called an underscore. Now this line is low, it's at the bottom because it's used to underline words or phrases in order to give emphasis. And I think it's more common that people use an underscore in documents or passwords if they want to make it look like there's a space in between the words. So for example, I could write interactive_English, and now it looks like there's a space between the two words, and that sometimes makes it just a little bit easier to read. Next is a slash. And a slash, we can make it a little more specific and say a backslash or a /. Oftentimes you don't actually have to say this word, but it's always good to know what it means. If I have a documents folder, I'm looking for a specific file, and I could say, well, it's in documents / interactive English / awesome videos / internet symbols. That would be how to find this video. Another internet symbol that you will encounter from time to time is this one right here, and it is called an asterisk. And we use an asterisk mostly to kind of make a note about something, maybe a footnote. Sometimes when you guys write a sentence in the comments like we ask you to do, I might point out a correction and use an asterisk to make a note about that correction so that you are aware of it. Another symbol that you might see from time to time is this one right here, and this is a hyphen. If this is a longer line, then it would be called a dash. So a hyphen is the shorter one, a dash is the longer one. Now you're probably wondering, What the hell is the difference between a hyphen and a dash? Well, a hyphen, which is the shorter line, is used to join two words, and these could be compound adjectives like long-term volunteer or short-term volunteer or even over-the-counter medicine. We could also use it with compound nouns, father-in-law, mother-in-law. A dash, on the other hand, which is that longer line, is used when we want to add comments, statements, or emphasis to a sentence. And there is a space on either side of a dash. This is how you use a dash, believe me. Another internet symbol that you'll see on your keyboard is this one right here, and the caps lock just means that all the letters that you type are going to be capital letters. We're using capital letters maybe to give emphasis to something, but caps lock is just a way of making sure that everything we type is in capital letters. Another symbol that you might see from time to time is this one right here, and these are just called brackets. And we use brackets, we put information inside them. Now, I don't think brackets are as common as these right here, which are parentheses. So when we're putting information inside and we want to contain it inside an area, we mostly just use parentheses. But in case you see these somewhere, they are called brackets. I hope that you were able to learn some new words today, some of these internet symbols, and if you have any other questions, let us know in the comments. If there are other symbols and you want to know what this word is in English, write the symbol in the comments and we will let you know. If you enjoyed this lesson, please share it with anybody you know who's trying to improve their English skills. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I hope that, what can I say? I hope that you found this. And now that you can, wait, I don't know what I was going to say. Is that right? Makes sense what those words are?